what we are doing in regards to obtaining more athletic programs for our schools. And some of the questions noted some statistics, that there's more than 17,000 Black and Latino public school students attending schools with 0 sports teams, and that we want more equity in our schools in comparison to other schools with more white students. And I just want to add, regarding our soccer fields in the summer, why can't the community use them instead of renting them out? I guess more a question regarding to how our facilities are used, why they're not left available for students.
Yeah, so let me start with that one, and then I'll go to the broader question around PSAL. So our soccer fields, our baseball fields, any of our athletic fields, that's an issue of facilities rentals and what the rental policies look like. So one of the things that we're making a note on, and we'll get back to you, is what could we do to perhaps open those up so that there's more time available to the community in and of itself. Some of that revenue actually goes back to school communities, but I think it's a good question. We should be looking into what could we do differently. So the issue on PSAL, let me be very, very, very clear with the issue around PSAL. As a teacher, I was in the classroom for a decade. I was a principal in 2 different high schools. I can still tell you the names of students that were it not for the fact that they were involved with PSAL activities, if not for the fact that they were involved in extracurricular activities, if not for the fact they were involved in the fine arts programs, they probably wouldn't have stayed and graduated from high school. It was something that brought them to school, that kept them engaged in school. Some of those students found the discipline. Some of those students found their talent. Some of their students found the way to work on a team. They developed their ability to communicate. They developed their ability to look at the big picture and have a strategy. So anywhere that does not have that opportunity for a student, we are not serving those students to the best of our ability. Now that is a personal and professional opinion as your chancellor. So let me say to you very clearly and in unambiguous terms, any school that does not have the ability to have a PSAL experience for their students and have multiple teams for their students, it's unacceptable. For me, it's unacceptable. For our deputy chancellor, who now supervises PSAL, LaShawn Robinson, it is unacceptable to her. And there's certain things that we've done. We've changed leadership in PSAL. We are working with lots of different advocacy groups in our community around their ideas for being able to create these umbrella organizations and ways to create these kinds of programs. We've been meeting with students, and I will tell you, students have had some phenomenal ideas about how do we get more programming into the New York City Department of Education for all of our students. We've been actually also looking at what are other systems doing across the country in terms of creating these kinds of programs. So what everybody wants to know is, are you committed to making sure that our students will have robust PSAL opportunities in the New York City Department of Education? The answer is unequivocally, without hesitation. Who cares about the lawsuit? Yes, we're going to make sure it happens. And for the folks that are going to catch me after the meeting and say, yeah, but that's all words, and when is this going to happen? Well, you ask the JV basketball team at Bronx United if whether my words actually lead to action. Because you see, those young men and their coach came to a PEP meeting, and they said to me, we don't have a team. And I said, what do you mean you don't have a team? And I'm asking, what do you mean they don't have a team? Why don't we have a team? They just played their first ever basketball game because we made sure they had a team. They can't be the only ones, and they are not the only ones. So I don't know how much stronger I can say this. This issue will be addressed sooner rather than later. This issue will be addressed because it's an equity issue for our students. And get ready, parents, because in the not too distant future, you're going to have a lot of games to go and support your students.